Hello, Cancer. This is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I'm here to do your general reading for the month of November. Cancer, I'm excited to be back, and I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel. If you're brand new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back, and thank you so very much for your support, Cancer. Cancer, before we get started with the reading, I have an announcement to make. Starting right around the middle of November, I will be moving the mid-month love readings over to my Patreon page that I started. And I will be moving and I will be adding some additional readings on there. So I have some surprises that I think that you guys would like that's going to take place over at Patreon. The general readings will remain on this page, so you can come to the YouTube channel and see the general readings, but the other readings will go on to Patreon. And I will be adding some life coaching tips on there as well. So, I have some surprises in store for you guys. If you feel so inclined to join me over at Patreon, you may do so. I have limited subscriptions. It's going to be a small group. I don't see it at this point growing very big, so I think it'll be small. And if you'd like to be a part of this small collective that come over and join me on Patreon, please, you're welcome. Come on over. You don't have to stay if you don't want, but if you see the value in the readings that I offer, then you're more than welcome to stay on and see what I got going on monthly. Okay. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and get you started. I said a prayer and I meditated over your reading to get your overall energy flowing and going and to better connect with you. Okay, I laid the foundation of the spread. This isn't the end. This is just the beginning, and I will be adding and building upon it. We're going to start with a card on the bottom of the deck, and this gives me like the overall theme of what you may be experiencing in the month of November and what's going on with the spread in general. You have Two of Air, which is equilibrium. Okay, in the traditional tarot deck, this is Two of Swords. Okay. By the way, I'm working with two new decks that I just started using, and so far so good. I like them. Okay. We're gonna see how this works out for you, and you let me know whether or not you like these decks as well. All right, Cancer. With the Two of Equilibrium, or the Two of Swords, the Two of Air, Equilibrium, or the Two of Swords, you guys may be facing something that you don't want to deal with at this moment. In November, you may be avoiding some sort of decision that you need to make. You know that there's something that you must do. You know that there's something that you need to see, but you may feel reluctant to do so. You may feel like, I don't have to deal with this situation right now. I'm not ready to deal with this. I just don't want to do it. So some of you may be kind of turning your nose up in the air at whatever it is that you need to do, whatever it is you need to decide, whatever it is you need to see. You might not be open to listening to someone. You might not be open to seeing what's right in front of you. I have the feeling that someone is going to try and communicate with many of you in November about something, but you don't really feel like being bothered with it. You know what you know what you want to do, and you may not be ready to deal with it. And this is what I'm picking up from this. However, to balance out your equilibrium, it would be beneficial to you to make this decision, to see things for what they are. To stabilize your thoughts. to stabilize your emotions. You may want to think again about that, what someone's saying to you, or a situation that you find yourself in within November, okay? So really think about it as this reading progresses, and that you see, what this is in November, okay? Don't protect your ego to the point that you miss an opportunity to make a decision that can help you, that can make a difference in some way, okay? Now, here in the near past, you have the Hermit card. Right here, right now, this is you. You have the Temperance card. And this is how you're thinking and how you're feeling about your current situation. You have Seven of Fire, Bravery, or Seven of Wands in the traditional tarot deck. And you have the Moon covering it. Let me open it up and show you. Right here in the immediate outcome, the immediate future, you have Son of Earth. And the Son of Earth would be the Knight of Pentacles in traditional tarot. Here at the end, total outcome, you have Ace of Water. And this would be Ace of Cups in the traditional tarot. And I pulled an additional card from my color therapy. I've been dying to try this deck, but didn't know how it would go, how it would work well with the readings and how receptive my audience would be. But I went ahead and tried it. What the hell, right? You got Lemon. And I'm going to tell you what this means to me as the reading progresses and what I see from it. You got lemon, the color lemon, or the fruit lemon, okay? In the near past, you've either become the hermit, being introspective, looking at life, looking at your surroundings, looking at a situation, or just your life in general and how you got to the point where you are. And you've taken out some time and just spend some time to yourself, thinking, being introspective, evaluating something. Okay, so you've done that, or you've had the influence of a Virgo around you. A Virgo around you, you've had this influence, and maybe this Virgo tried to communicate something to you, or tried to show you something, tried to, maybe hold a mirror up to you and get you to see some things, get you to look further inside of yourself. This Virgo or this hermit may be a partner to you in some way. Okay. Interesting. All right. Here with the Temperance card, this is you. This is you and what you're thinking, how you're feeling. You feel like you need to balance your emotions, or you're being forced to balance your emotions to some degree from a situation that you're not sure of, that makes you feel apprehensive, that puzzles you. Some of you feel sort of intimidated by this current situation, because it requires for you to be brave and to stand your ground in a situation that seems kind of murky, that seems kind of cloudy, that seems sort of, you know, mysterious to you. You're not maybe seeing it clearly, or you don't want to see it clearly, which is why the Two of Swords is here, equilibrium. So this makes you feel kind of like, you know, I need to balance this out. I need to kind of, you know, balance these emotions. It may make you angry. Maybe there's something, you know, for some of you within this situation, you feel angry and you're trying to balance your temper. You don't want to lose it. You don't want to lose your temper, some of you. And you're in your emotions about it. Some of you may be going through some sort of depression as well, with the Hermit card on this end and the Moon over here about the situation that you're battling with others. Some of you are trying to put out some sort of big fire that is erupting, or that is right on the verge of erupting, and you want to draw the line in the sand. You want to try and take care of it before it's blown out of proportion, before it gets out of control. Okay, so you're trying with all of your might to be cool about it, calm, cool, and collected. You're trying not to let that fire out, while, you know, you're trying to not let that fiery side out of you while you're dealing with the situation. You're trying to, some of you are trying to use this water of your emotions to put out the fire, using the calm, cool, collected part of you, the friendly part of you, the nurturing part of you. You're trying to use that. You're trying to use this water on this fire to put it out, because you know that it's a way to cool somebody off. Some of you may be dealing with a fire sign. Some of you, you know, are dealing with a Pisces or Scorpio. But there's something mysterious about this. There's something unknown about it. Interesting. Some of you are getting premonitions about this, and you're really going into the intuitive side of yourself and getting premonitions about something that's taking place. And some of you may be turning to spirit, you know, trying to cleanse, trying to be, you know, introvert and go into your higher self, maybe tapping into spirit, into the angelic realm, and, you know, trying to connect spiritually, to gain clarity and insight on how to combat whatever this is, on, you know, the bravery that you need to take, or, you know, trying to put out someone else's bravery. Somebody else may be, you know, too boisterous around you. Someone else may be, you know, too brazen, too, you know, combative. And you don't want to fight fire with fire. You want to use like another approach to it. Does that make sense, Cancer? Am I like making sense here on what I'm seeing? Interesting. Okay, we're going to look further into some of these things here and see what's going on. Right over here in the near future, you have Son of Earth. from this situation, or in general, you will be, I'm hearing planning escape. I'm feeling planning escape. And I don't usually think of the Knight of Pentacles as someone who's trying to escape. The Knight of Pentacles is usually planning for the long haul, planning for the future. You know, it's a slow process, but they're planning, they're implementing their plans and their ideas to make something happen, to create something, to build long-term stable income and wealth and stability. But it's a slow process, long and slow and drawn out, but they're laying down a foundation. They're mapping things out. But I'm hearing planning escape. I'm feeling this planning escape. Maybe getting away with this, getting away from this situation with whatever you've invested, you know, with whatever, tangible thing, investment, money, asset, your time, your energy, your expertise, something that provides value to someone else and to yourself. And you may be trying to get out of it. You may be taking, what you have or what you've gained from this situation and moving away from it slowly. Maybe that's why Temperance is here, because you have to slow down. And you see it, but you're not ready to you're not ready to face it, deal with it head on. But your approach may be more slow and methodical. And you may need to do this in secrecy with the moon. Some of you need to play the game of whatever's going on in a situation in your life, and you need to do it under the shadows of the moon, sort of in darkness, in hiding, where it's not so obvious or apparent what you're doing. That's what I'm getting for somebody. I don't know what this means. It could be work, it could be relationship, it could be various aspects of your life. It just, it's going to mean different things for different people, for whoever's watching, This reading is going to resonate with some, but not all, it's okay. And in the total outcome, you're going to have the Ace of Water. And that is the Ace of Cups. There's going to be some sort of blessing coming in for you that will, something that will make you happy, something that will make you feel good, something that will bring you joy. Okay? You're going to experience that. It's going to come in for the total outcome, and it's going to be good. Whatever this is that you're doing over here will bring you some happiness, will bring you some joy. This will, I feel like the Son of Earth, whatever your plans are, will open up new opportunities, new beginnings for this blessing to come in that will make you feel good, make you feel happy, bring joy in. But you got to face some things. You got to take the blinders off. Some of you have to, bring your ego down a little bit to, and face it. Somebody's got to do it, whether it's you or someone you're involved with. For some of you, some of these energies are the energies of other people and what you're dealing with, because this is a general reading. I'm not tuned into any one person in specific, but it's an energy that's there. Let's look at, I'm curious. Why is Temperance here? What are you tempering yourself about? No, let's use the Lenormand for Temperance. Spirit, why is temperance here for Cancer? You've got cross, faith, burdens. Something to do with religious beliefs as well, you know. Let's see what this is, what's going on. Lightning, the rider, a message coming in. Something's coming in swiftly, quickly. Some of you are definitely connecting to spirit. You're reaching into your belief systems, whether it's religion or a spiritual based belief system that's not necessarily religious. You're looking for some sort of answer. You're looking for something to come in quick to give you some sort of answer. You may be praying, meditating, cleansing. Maybe even going through or needing to go through some sort of moment of sobriety. I'm picking up sobriety for somebody. So that you can move forward with, you know, in your endeavors, you can move forward. Spirit, why is the Hermit card here? Key, giving some sort of answer, sharing some sort of knowledge. Ship, one more for Hermit. The Hermit is giving some sort of knowledge, or you're gaining some sort of knowledge and wisdom with movement, with endeavors, with business, with, you know, maybe global expansion with something that you're doing, or even it can be domestic expansion of some sort. You may have been going inward to get the answers, to find the key to some sort of success that you want, with growing something, with growing abundance, with growing something of beauty, with growing something that brings happiness, joy, beauty, gifts into your life, blessings. For some of you, you know, that is what the Hermit was about. Before you going inward to find these things, maybe going inward to find the key to your own happiness, your own beauty, the thing that makes you glow, the thing that makes you grow. And you had to do some soul searching. You had to do some inner, you know, inner growth and development, personal growth. This feels like personal growth. You've either done this or you need to do this. And it needs to happen, you know, it needs to happen quick. You may be getting an answer too, you know. The answer that you've been reaching out to, it may come in quickly, because the rider is also a messenger. Something like a new beginning, a new start, something coming in, but this is also a messenger. For some of you, this is some sort of business partner with the Hermit. This may be a Virgo that's in your life, or Virgo or Libra, somebody Libra here with the flowers and the spades. Virgo with the diamonds, Libra with the spades and the flowers. Virgo, diamonds, Hermit. This is like air sign energy here. Travel and beauty and, you know, air. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Within this month, by the way, Cancer, the North Node is moving into your sign and away from Leo, so you may feel incredibly emotional, okay, because you're going to have to start. You don't have to do it. We all have free will, but you may feel this urge, this need for personal growth, for going inward and discovering what your life purpose is. And this is this time period while the North Node is going into, the star activity is going into your sign and moving away from all of the fiery energy, all of the creative, building, aggressive, productive energy to build and create and manifest. It's dealing more on the emotional level and healing that you need to do internally, or that you should, we all should do it. Heal internally, develop and grow internally, personal growth, what that means to us, what that means to our families, and what that means to the world, and how you use this energy and use this time and growth and development of your emotions and everything about you, how you present it to the world, and the effects that it projects onto the world, to the world around you. It doesn't have to be the entire world, but however you expand it outside of yourself. What are you bringing to others, and how maybe that's what this temperance is about. Maybe that's what this healing and this self-development is about. Okay, maybe what you're giving, what you're healing from within, and what you're giving. Spirit, can you tell us why bravery is here? Tell us why the Seven of Wands is here. Bravery. This is turned upside down. It's coming in upside down. This is coming in reverse. One more card for bravery. Spirit, what can you tell me about the moon? Why is the moon card here? You have the Emperor in reverse, Eight of Swords in reverse, Pentacles in the upright position for the moon. One more for the moon. Seven of Swords. Okay, right here in this situation, remember, this is how you're feeling about this. To clarify the Seven of Wands, bravery, there may be a boss figure, okay, someone that you're dealing with, some sort of leader of an organization, or maybe for some of you it could be a husband, it could be your partner, it could be an Aries that you're dealing with, but someone who's very controlling and domineering and very arrogant, egotistical, narcissistic, needing to control you, needing to try and play mind games with you so that you can feel like so that you can feel trapped. You can feel like you can't make it without them, or you can't get somewhere in life. You can't accomplish something without them. Someone playing mind games with you. And that's what this battle is about. And then there's you, there's you not wanting to be in this situation. This is what you're faced with, but your approach over here is a little more passive. Does this make sense? Your approach here and how you feel about it. You don't want conflict. You don't want to fight this. You don't want to do this. It's like you want to kind of be calm and tempered and serene. And maybe let spirit come in and kind of battle on your behalf. You know, spirit or God or Jesus or whatever, you know, whatever you believe, whatever your belief system is. And if someone around you is trying to tell you to be more passive, or this is how you're feeling, this is what you were thinking, this is what you've gone inside to do, and this is the approach you're going to use, maybe this is what you've done to go inside to get the answers to accomplish what you want, and this is how you're going to do it. This is what you feel like and think you need to do. You may want to reconsider that, because there's something or someone around you that's kind of manipulative, that's not kind of manipulative. But you may need to, you know, that water against this fire may not be the right approach for some of you. Some of you may need to, you know, maybe soften it up with your emotions, but kind of do so in an aggressive, proactive way, and not like happenstance. Okay, this is how I happen to deal with this, and maybe, you know, hopefully it'll work. Some of you need to step it up. Draw the line in the sand. Be brave with it. Don't wait until the fire comes to you to battle it. Maybe go for it a little bit. Walk towards the fire with your water, with your personality, with your style, with your finesse, with your confidence, your belief in your belief in yourself. Stir up your emotions to combat this. You may not have that fiery passion inside of you. You may need to stir up your emotions to do this. What do you stand to lose if you don't face whatever this is head on? How emotional will you be, Cancer? If you don't stand up. Think of your emotions. If your passion alone doesn't drive you to do this, doesn't drive you to really be proactive in something, what will you lose? Where will that put you emotionally? You can't be afraid of change. You can't, you know, I'm feeling like some of you need a little more of an aggressive approach. Open your eyes, take the blinders off, listen, look at what's going on around you, listen to others, you know, like I was saying, like I was opening it up. So that you can come out of this. You're not trapped the way that you feel like you are, although someone around you is intimidating. Their power, their prestige, their dominance may be intimidating, okay? But you do have the power to come out of this. You don't have to feel that way. And you can come out of it if you apply yourself. You can come out of this stuck feeling, this trapped feeling, this mentally trapped feeling, this thing that keeps playing back inside of your head. I'm trapped, I'm in prison, I can't get out of this. I feel like I'm stuck in this situation, in this marriage, in this job, in this business, with people around me who are controlling, or someone, you know. You can do it, you know. And then here you have the Moon card, someone around you, the King of Pentacles, someone very powerful, very, this person can be, you know, generous with what they share, with the financial knowledge that they share, knowledge of building and resources, the connections they have to make money, to build money. A boss type figure, someone maybe who's an earth sign here. This may be the same person. This may be a different person, you know, covering this. This may be the person that you need to become. And like I said, kind of operate in the shadows a little bit to get something accomplished. Like I said, you may have to be a little more aggressive than the passive route. You may have to show your power. You may have to step into your power. You may have to become the King of Pentacles to combat the Emperor in reverse. Step into who you are. You know, if you know, a leader in your own right. And I feel like quite a few of you are accomplished, well accomplished, but you don't really feel it. You don't really believe in it. You don't really believe it. And you may have to step up, you know, as the Five of Swords and the King of Pentacles. You may have to do this. Five of Swords energy can be really petty. It can be, you know, someone who fights really dirty and not fair. Someone who resorts to, you know, just doing whatever they can to fight and win when there's no true winners. This feeling here is narcissism as well. Maybe someone feeling like you're better than the other person or the other people. But I wouldn't say take on the persona of feeling like you're better than somebody else, or feeling like you have more than someone else. Financially, materialistically, you know, well, hey, I'm the shit. I got it going on. I'm better than you. Look at what I have. You may not have to, that would be like the false security. That would be like a false sense of pride and confidence. You can be this for real. It doesn't have to be something false, something phony under the moon. Something not real, something that's, you know, that is an illusion. It can be real. It doesn't have to be. You can still have this energy and take away the Five of Swords and just step up as the king, King of Pentacles, or the Queen. You can be a woman that I'm talking to. But you may feel like in order to be brave and to stand up against this, this is what you have to become. You know, a real jerk. You don't have to do this. You can just be this and be even more effective. People are used to coming across jerks all the time, every day. People are used to this. And when you see enough jerks in your life, honestly, Cancer, when you see enough jerks in your life, you start to laugh at them. You may be annoyed, but then you start to laugh at them because you see their insecurities. You know their insecurities. They wear their insecurities like a badge. People see them coming. But people don't often run across somebody like this. This person commands respect as well as they give it. It's in the upright position. They respect other people's knowledge, their knowledge and accomplishments. but you may feel like you have to do this and prove and exert who you are and what you've done or what you can do. You don't have to go tit for tat to combat this, but you may have to be a little more aggressive over here, okay? And show what you're made of to back someone down. Okay? This is what I'm feeling. Someone, you know, their jerk attitude, their narcissistic attitude, false confidence and belief in themselves may be exposed from this situation. It could be you, it could be someone else, you know. But nevertheless, step it up a little bit. Step it up a little bit, Cancer. Take your blinders off. Don't believe with the moon here. Don't believe what people tell you. Believe what you see for yourself. Believe what people are showing you and take the blinders off. Don't be egotistical. Take your blinders off. Don't believe what they're trying to tell you. Don't believe their facades, you know. Or don't put on a facade to get them to believe you got it going on. Just be that and do that for real. That is for you or maybe someone around you. You may be mirroring the energy of someone around you, okay? Now, you've got good things coming over here. I love this reading. It's good. Nice energy. You got some good stuff coming for you. But stay on course. Stick with whatever your plans are and refrain from becoming a jerk to match this jerk over here. Okay? Or if you have to fight back, if you do have to fight back, then keep things in perspective. Don't lose yourself in this battle. Don't become something that you're not. Realize, okay, I'm going to have to get down and dirty and do what I have to do to get where I'm going. But that's just for this situation. That's not really who I am. I just have to kind of match them at their own energy. I just have to fight a little fire with fire. Sometimes we have to do that in life. That's not who we are, but what we need to do in a situation. Does that make sense, Cancer? I hope so. Okay. Lemon. Access innovative thinking. Access innovative thinking. I like it. I see a couple of things here with the lemon card. This lemon color and the access of innovative thinking. I see that you guys, many of you, will need to tap into a new way of thinking, a more creative way of thinking, and resolving conflict, resolving matters, getting things accomplished. You're going to have to step outside the box a bit, outside of the box of what you normally do to accomplish something. You're going to have to tap into that side of yourself. Also, gain courage. You know, start working on your courage. Your will to accomplish, your will to live, your will to succeed, your will to love, wherever that will takes you, Cancer. Whatever it is you've been playing it safe with, kind of lying low, step it up a bit. Step it up a bit. Take your blinders off. Know that you do have personal power through your thoughts and your belief within yourself. Tap into this solar plexus energy with the courage, with I am, with I do, with I will. Mm. Okay, okay. I like it. I like it. I'm also seeing with the lemon here. This is a very summery color, very light, fun color. Um, a friendship color as well. It's like friendship, light, light coming in, light-hearted, some fun, fun under the sun with the color lemon, the color yellow. There's a certain boldness to it. There's a certain happy feeling with it. And some of you may be brooding. You may be, in your emotions a bit because you will be experiencing, many of you will be experiencing this change, this spark within the, North Node moving into your sign. I think it's around November 6th. The star activity moving into your sign. So you may have bursts of ups and downs of emotions. 1 minute you're feeling sad, you're brooding, you're going inside. The next minute you feel happy. So you may want to kind of balance out those things with equilibrium. Balance out your emotions a bit. But now is the time to really step it up. Learn your life purpose, where you want to go, the things you want to change about yourself for the long haul. Ways in which you want to impact your community, the world around you. All right. Spirit, can you tell me a little before, I was thinking about this as I'm shuffling these cards, a pre-shuffle, by the way. You got patience. What actions do Cancer need to take within the month of November? And you've got patience. I feel like patience goes over here. Innovative thinking goes over here. With patience, everything that you implement, the changes that you're going through, you've got 2 and 3 over here, you will be going through some changes. With the newness that you want to come into your life, and I don't believe that you really need to be patient over here and calm all the time and passive. I feel like the patience applies more over here as you're building, as you're planning, as you like to, to step up and grow and gain confidence. The work you put in over here, or the work you put in over here, will manifest over here, but it'll take a little patience and a little waiting. These are like long-term changes that you want to implement, that you want to come in. You want, more money coming in, new opportunities, but you have to exert yourself. You have to apply yourself and be patient, because you will see the fruits of your labor, or the fruits of whatever it is you want, to see happen. You will gain those things. This is what I'm feeling from this. Look at this. Sun card beneath. Look at that. Doesn't it look like the sun here? Look at that energy. Beautiful. Success. Success, happiness, joy. You've got some success bound for you, bound to happen for you. It's bound to happen, okay? And these are the energies that lie beneath, that not on the surface of what you need to do, or what you may need, maybe feeling, or what you may have experienced, even with the past, something hidden under the rug. But you have judgment, and to gain this success, you have to look yourself in the mirror and see what it is about yourself that you need to change, what it is about yourself you need to face and work on, to get this new start, these new beginnings, to get second chances coming in. For some of you, this is light being shown on the fact that you do need to do some inner work. Many of you do. And something's going to prompt you to look in the mirror. Look at yourself. Then, when that happens, you'll be able to set out your intentions and embark on new endeavors, embark on new projects, embark on new things that stir your passion and motivate you to take some sort of action towards something that you want to do. Learning something you want to learn, something that you want to, do entrepreneurial, or something creative that you want to do. And then you have Six of Wands with victory. You will be victorious if you apply yourself, but do the inner work. Look at yourself in the mirror. And don't hold back. Don't stop it. Don't cut it off. Don't think that you know everything already and don't need to be told anything. Put your ego to the side. Be receptive and open to let the sun shine in. Let success come. Let victory happen. Don't gloat over it if it comes. And you guys will be on your way. I love it. You go, Cancer. You can do it. You can make it happen. Whatever this is that's coming into your life and that you want to see happen, you can do it. You can make it happen. All right, Cancer? Cancer, I need to, jump off this video. I need to go ahead and conclude this. And I hope that this helped you in some way. And I hope to be able to see some of you on my Patreon page, where I will be expanding, expanding my services and readings and so forth. And I hope that it helps you in some way. If you're interested and you see value in my readings and my channel, come on over and join me at Patreon. The link to my Patreon page is right below this video, along with my website. If you'd like a personal reading, then you can go on to summerintuition.com. That is summerintuition.com, and book a reading through me. I will then send instructions to you, okay, Cancer? Until we meet again, see you guys later. Love you.